Hi everyone, welcome to Miss Mary's music theory class. Now we're gonna be working on the page 77, level 5, motive, repetition, sequence, and imitation. Now level 5 is very similar to level 4, so we're gonna move quickly, okay? All right, motive, it's this. It's a short group of notes as a main idea. Okay, here we go. Short group of notes used as a main idea. Da-da-da, that thing. Here we go. Dun, da, dun, dun, da, dun, dun, da, dun. Do you see that? Okay, so that's called motive or motif, M-O-F, M-O-F. Okay, all right. Now, repetition is exactly the same as motive. Look at this. C, E flat G, E flat C. Here. Exactly the same, right? What do you have? Rest, C, E flat G, E flat C, E flat C. Now rest, C, rest, C. Exactly the same. And even for the left hand. Same. You call that a repetition. We're on page 78. Sequence. Now look at this motive. It starts on, look at the top note. F, F, E, E, D, right? But look at this sequence. It's G, G, F, F, E. Same pattern, same rhythm, but on different notes. Now F, F, but it starts on G, G. You call that a sequence. Okay? All right. Look at the left hand too. Okay? Now you go G, G, F, F, A, G, G. All right? Sequence. Imitation. Now here, occurs when the motive is repeated immediately in another voice. Look, this is motive, this is main idea. It's in the bass clef, but it was repeated immediately in the right hand, in the treble clef, right? A, C sharp, A, D, E, F sharp, D. A, C sharp, A, D, E, F sharp, D. Isn't that exactly the same notes, but an octave higher or even 2 octaves higher? Okay? Actually, it's you call that imitation because it imitated. Okay. All right. So this is what we're gonna do now. We are going to circle the repeated pattern and call right repetition. Okay. Now let's go to the page 79 and do some more work. Okay. This is page 79. Question B. Look at just right in. They're not the same, and they're not the same pattern either. Then how about you look at this then? Look at the left hand, okay? And look at the right hand. Okay? F, G, A, B flat C, D, E, F. Isn't that the same? But one is in the bass clef, one is in the treble clef, and it repeated immediately after the motive, right? So what do you call it? Imitation. Okay? Great. All right, now look at Clementine's piece. All right. Now, do you see something exactly the same? I do. Look. Right there and right there. What do you call it? They're exactly the same. So it's called repetition. Repeat, right? Repetition. Okay. Now, question D. Look. G, A, B, C, D. It starts on G, right? B, C, D, E, F. It goes up by step, right? And again, this is B, D, G, B, D. Yeah, it's third above, right? And you don't call this repetition, you don't call this imitation, but since it's the same pattern but different notes, you call that sequence. Okay? All right, so you know the difference, right? Let's go to the next page. Okay, question C by Mr. Haydn. Okay, by just looking at it, how about here? C, B, F, G, A, B, B, B. This one, versus this one. It's the same pattern, right? Same rhythm. But one starts on C and the second one starts on what? B flat, right? What do you call it? Sequence. Even for the left hand too. Right there and right there. Same pattern, different notes. So it's sequence. U-E-N-C-E. Okay. Now how about the very last one? Now, I see it. How about here? Ta ta ta, F F E, C C B, okay, and F F E. Look at this. There's a fifth, third, fifth, third. Interval of fifth, third. Okay, and here too, fifth, third. Yeah, it's descending, huh? The same pattern, different note. What do you call it? Sequence again. U-E-N-C-E. Okay. All right, so far we did imitation, sequence, and repetition, right? Okay, and motive, of course. All right, then we'll do transposition. Let's go to the page 81. What is transposition? That's page 81. Now, when music is played or written in a key that is different from the original. For example, this is in the key of C major, C, E, F, G, F, E, D, right? Now it moves to the G major in the same pattern, G, B, C, D, C, B, A. Now in the key of C major, C is first degree. The E is third degree, right? And what about F? 4. What about G? 5. 4, 3, 2. In the key of G major, again, G is 1, B is 3, C is 4, then D is 5, 4, 3, 2. Look, aren't they the same number? 1, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. Right? Yeah, that's what it is. That's what you call transposition. Okay? Okay, here. Then we'll do some exercise here. Now, in the key of F major, it starts on tonic, F. Okay? In the key of G major, again, tonic is G. Now, it's moving up by step. So you go F, G, A, B, right? So you go G, A, B, C. So you G, A, B, C. Do you get it? Now, here. From here to here is a second, major second. From here to here is again major second. Yeah, so you're going to keep the same pattern and same distance. Same thing in the key of G major too. Okay, that's what you call transposition. All right, let's do some exercise now. 82. Now, actually 83. We're going to go right into the questions. Okay. Number 1, determine the key to which each of these melodies have been transposed. Now, this is in the key of C major, right? What do you think this is? See? C is a tonic. This is first degree, right? 1, 1, 5, 5. Okay, fifth degree in key of C major. In the key of D major, D is 1, right? And what about A? D, E, F, G, A. That's fifth, right? Yeah, and in the key of D major, as you know, there's F sharp and C sharp. But you don't need to sharp C because there's no C's. Okay, so this is in the key of D major. Okay, all right. Look at this. Now, without the key signatures, this is D major. Why? Again, there's F sharp. No C. Okay. Now, in the key of D major, A is fifth degree, right? What about B? It's 6. A is back to 5. G is 4. You know what I mean, right? In case if you don't understand. In the key of D, D is 1. Okay? Then A is 1, 2. Here's D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what I meant. Okay? And B is 6. A, 5. G, 4. That's what I meant. Okay? All right. So we're going to do the same thing in this. Okay? Now, in the key of D major, you start on the 5th. Okay? Now, if D is 5, then what would be the tonic? D is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's G. In the key of G major. Okay? All right. That's how you figure it out. Now, look for, you have to know the key signature. Okay? And count the notes, degrees. Same thing here. Now, if you know the degrees, it's the same manner. So you can get a key signature. Okay, let's go to the page 84. Now we're going to transpose these melodies to the given key. Okay. Now draw the transposition on the blank staff. All right, easy. Now this is in the key of C major. In the key of C major, C is 1, D is 2, E is 3, right? Now 3 is E is 3. Okay, that's 2, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. Now probably this is the easiest way to do. In the key of G major, now we're going to do the same thing, right? 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, like that. Okay? And key of G major, what's 3? G is 1. Okay? A is 2. And B is 3, right? So draw B and A and G. But same rhythm though. Same rhythm. Now, facing down, facing up, and facing up. Why stem facing down? Because when you draw the notes, now look at this. This is the middle line, right? Now, the notes that's on the middle line or above the middle line, your stem has to go down. You have to face down. If the note is lower than the middle line, then your stem will be facing up. Okay? All right, do the same thing. Third degree from G is B. Second degree is A. And the first one is G. Okay? All right, same thing. 1, 1, 1, 1, which is G, 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 G. G, 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 G. Now draw the notes with the beam. Exactly the same rhythm. Okay? Now second degree is A. A, 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 A. And draw the beam. Okay. Third degree from G is B. Then A. And first degree is G. That's how you do it. Okay? Easy, easy. Okay, let's go on. In the key of G major, G is 1, A is 2, B is 3, C is 4, D is 5. Okay? And C is 4, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. This is it. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, for same number, 5, 4, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, in the key of F major, what's first degree then? It's F. Quarter note. What's 2? G, quarter note. 3, A, from F, right? And 4, B flat, but you don't need to put the flat sign because there's key signature. And make sure you have to draw the stem facing down because it's on the middle line. Now 5, C, facing down. 4, B flat, facing down. And A facing up with half note. Okay? B flat, C, A, G, and F. Whole note. Isn't that easy? All right, now we get to learn new things now, like a history, music history of 4 periods. Now, as you know, there are 4 periods of music history. Okay, first is Baroque. Okay, now you gotta know this first. Baroque period is starting from 1600 to 1750. Okay, now classical is from 1750 to 1830. Romantic is from 1830 to 1900. Now, 20th century or 21st century is 1900 to present. Okay. Now, those of the composers who were born between these dates are called Baroque, or were born between these dates are called classical. Get it? Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and work on the characteristic of the periods. How about Baroque period first, which is between 1600 and 1750. Okay, like Mr. Bach, Mr. Scarlatti, right? Okay, polyphonic texture. Do you want to say polyphonic texture? Okay, can you say polyphonic? Now, it's not homophonic, it's polyphonic. More, it's many, okay? So it's like a 2 or more separate voices are, see? Now, like Bach pieces, there are many voices, like 5 voce, 4 voce. We've seen those before, right? Yeah? It's all melodies, no accompaniment. That's why it's so difficult to play Baroque pieces. Okay, so here we go. Now, polyphonic texture. Okay, use of ornamentation, like a trills or mordents. Okay, pagatra. Yeah, use of ornamentation. That's what you want to remember. Okay, improvisation. Okay, now there are a lot of extra notes. All right. Okay, here. Now, not only did music of the Baroque period contain many ornaments, but performer was also free to improvise sections of the music. Okay. This is not only included adding the ornaments mentioned above, but also playing cadenza. Now, can you say cadenza? Cadenza. It's like a free form of your solo. Okay? An entire section of music that is performer created, often after a cadence in the music. It's like okay, it sounded like the song is over, but all of a sudden this, pianist or violinist play their own solo without the orchestra. You call that cadenza. Okay? All right, figure bass. The numbers. Okay, here. Another type of improvisation in Baroque music include the use of figured bass. Okay, now let's see. The performer improvised using the harmonies specified by the figure bass in the example below, like this. This is figure bass. 1, 4, 6, 3. This is all what do you call that? The chord progression, right? Okay, Roman numerals. And look at this. Do you see this number? Like a first inversion, second inversion, a dominant 7 chord. Okay? That's how they play. That's typical style of the Baroque period. So you want to remember polyphonic texture. You want to remember use of ornamentation, improvisation, okay, cadenza, and figure bass. Again, not homophonic texture, but polyphonic texture. Many melodies. Now, use of ornamentations. Yeah, like a mordent, trill, those kind of things. Now, improvisation is improvised. Now, cadenza is one of them. Figure bass. These. Okay, let's go. And there's a little more. See, Baroque style, in Baroque period, no piano was invented, but like a harpsichord, clavichord, or organ, they're keyboard instruments. Okay, now piano actually it's not gonna be invented up until classical era. Okay, terced dynamics. It's not gradually, but it's suddenly. Okay, increase or decrease suddenly. Okay, so you go ahead and write like this. You use what do you call that? Dynamic signs. MF, F, P. Okay, all this, and you got. It's not gradually. Okay, all right. So look at this one. Now, this piece is from the Baroque, and look at the texture. See, there's no accompaniment, there's no chords. It's all melody. Here, melody, melody, melody. That melody starts in the left hand too, right? The polyphonic texture. So you go, here's one and another one. Okay. Terrace dynamics. Now, see, there are signs, right? And ornamentation, like this, more than. Okay. All right. Good. Now, composers. Well-known composers from Baroque period are J.S. Bach. There are many Bachs because a lot of Bach's children were composers too. They're musicians. Now, G.F. Handel, okay, Scarlatti, Purcell. All right, Mr. Bach and Handel, they were born in Germany. Scarlatti, Italy. Purcell, England. So you want to remember these three. You're going to see them a lot. Okay. All right, let's go and do some exercise from page 87. Okay, let's do page 87. Now answer these questions. Number 1, most keyboard music of the Baroque period was written for which 3 instruments? Remember, there's no piano at that time, right? So it was like harpsichord. Now it's on page 86. The answer is in the page 86. D. Harpsichord. Like a harpsichord or clavichord or organ. Okay? All right. Now, number 2, describe 2 types of improvisation used in Baroque music. It's on page 85. Like a cadenza, like an improvisation, right? Or figure bass. Like what do you call that? Like a 6/4. See? It's right there. Page 84. Okay, for improvisation, there's a cadenza and figure bass. Okay, now let's do number 3, page 87. Now, what type of ornamentation was used in Baroque music? There are a lot, like a trill or mordant, mordant. Okay? All right, or pagatra. Right, those 2 are good. Now, number 4, what texture is common in music of the Baroque period? Is it a homophonic or polyphonic? Polyphonic. Polyphonic. Number 5, why were terrace dynamics used in Baroque music? Because so there's no piano. Now, like a harpsichord, clavichord, organ doesn't have the capability of making crescendo or diminuendo. Okay, so look at page 86, E. Okay, it's there, answers there. Because no capability of making crescendo or diminuendo. Okay? All right. Name 4 Baroque composers and their birthplace. Okay, remember we worked about we studied about Mr. Bach, J.S. Bach. Now you really want to write his first name and second name, J.S. Bach. And he's from Germany, right? He was born in Germany. And who else? Mr. Handel, G.F. Handel. Handel. Now, again, same country, Germany. Okay. Scarlatti, di Scarlatti. Scarlatti. And Italy. Now, Henry Purcell. Purcell, born in England, right? Oops. Great. Okay. J.S. Bach, Handel from Germany, Scarlatti, Italy. Purcell, England. Okay, good. Can we move on to page 88 now? 89, page 89. And we're going to learn about the classical period now. Now, characteristics of classical period. Now, it's not polyphonic texture anymore. It's homophonic, means melody plus accompaniment. Okay? It has obvious melody. Now, harmonic structure easily recognizable. Okay. Now, example. Now, you can hear. Now, here we go. Harmony of music from the classical period is easily here. All right. Rests. Before a new theme or section is introduced, rests are often used to set off the new section. Set off the new section for rests. Alberti bass. Can you say Alberti bass? It's like a C major chord, a C major tri, right? So but you gotta do da 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 5 1 3 1 5 1 3 1 5 1 3 1 5 1 3. Repeated pattern of that is called Alberti bass. See, repeated pattern using the specific pattern: low, high, middle, high. 5 1 3 1, low, high, middle, high. Okay. And there's this is big thing here. Sonata form or sonatina form. Ina means a little, right? So it's a short sonata, the little sonata. There's a sonata form. Okay, this is sonata form. Movements here. Sonata or sonatina may contain several movements, usually 2, 3, or 4. With first movement, now this is its first movement, is in sonata form, which is exposition, development, and recapitulation. Again, what is it again? For first movement, exposition, development, and recapitulation. Recapitulation is like a, almost same as exposition. Okay, when there are 3 movements, the second one is always slow. 3 movements. The second is usually slow. I should say always. Okay, all right. And the third one is rondo. Okay, meaning ABA form, like a AB, AC, ABA form, meaning this is the main melody, and it shows another one, and it comes back to the main again, and it shows the total different one, and comes back to the main, and comes back to the first, the different one, and comes back to the main one again. So you go AB, AC, ABA form, or ABA form. Okay? All right, that's rondo form. That's what you want to remember. Okay, so again, for sonata form, there's, in sonata, there are like 3 or 4 movements. First movement is in, you call it sonata form, and it's, there's 3 parts: exposition, development, and recapitulation. Okay? All right, second movement is usually a slow movement. And the third one is, it's often a rondo form, and it's ABA form, or ABAC, ABA form again. Okay? All right. Okay, and there's an example. Okay, look at this Clementi sonatina. Now, it shows these characteristics. Homophonic texture, meaning one texture. Okay. Clear melody and harmony. Used of rests. Here, look at this. Bum, 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 bum. And there's a rest, right? And it sets for the new one. Dun, 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 dun. Get it? The same thing in the left hand. Now, it sets for the new one. And again, after rest, it sets new. Okay, do you get it? So this is good example for, classical era. Okay, let's go to the next page. This is page 90. Now, there are 4 well-known composers from the classical period. Okay. Haydn. Okay. Born in Austria. Mozart. born in Austria. You've heard them a lot, right? Clementi, Italy. Beethoven, Germany. Again, Mr. Haydn, Mr. Mozart, Mr. Beethoven, Mr. Clementi. Can you remember that? All right, now close your eyes. Now, can you tell me the well-known composers from the classical era? Haydn, Mozart, Clementi, and Germany. Okay, now we're gonna do some questions next week. So why don't you study your Baroque period and classical period again? Okay, all right, good job, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.